Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, despite the actual news surrounding, we actually have behind us a new addition to the Xmas event. Now, of course, sitting behind me is the Ggsa Santa Duskit. However, it isn't just any ordinary Ggsa Santa Duskit. In fact, if we look at this in our party right now, it is in fact a Ggsa Brownie Foolish, Unfortunate on the Nature Santa Duskit. Now, this being said, there are only about 4 of these in-game, so it's actually very similar to the Rainbowest Xmas Duskits found. It should be mentioned that this Loomian is standing at a whopping 1 in 41,943,040 chance to find in the wild. Also, quick shout out to Guns for actually letting this to me. Thank you once again, and I appreciate your support. In addition to this, it should also be mentioned that while we're looking at the GR value, we have to keep in mind that the demand is actually going to be based heavily on the personality for this one, as SA Duskit can actually be viable for PvP, so usually your best natures would probably be pure nimble for that. But before we get into the trading process, it should also be mentioned that the GR value of this, since this one is bad, is roughly around 250 to 300, pushing with great demand but bad GR value because of the actual nature. But let's say you have a pure nimble one, which there is actually one out there, then we're looking at a solid 500 to 600 with extremely great demand, as it is also PvP viable. But with that being said, let's get into the trading process. Now, first things first is actually go into the trade chat and let's type in looking for offers on Ggsa Santa Duskit, and boom. And now let's wait for offers. And we do actually have 2 trade requests incoming from frostplain, staus, and now 3 from greenday strike. So let's first actually put the Duskit into our Loomian care and let's trade frostplain. All right, let's see what Frost has to trade with us today. So we do throw in a Ggsa Santa Duskit, which is pure nimble, his OT, a Ggsa Cramboss, pure nimble, a Ggsa Rainbowest Wintrix, pure nimble, a Gleam Santa Duskit, pure nimble, a Ggsa Ferroglyph, pure nimble, which is also idiosyncratic, which is also idiosyncratic, a Gleam Halloween Yellow Dakuda, pure nimble, another one which is also pure nimble, an SA Xmas Protagon Orange, pure nimble, a pink one also pure nimble, a Ggsa Cephalops, pure nimble. We do swap out a few things over here, but it does look like we throw in 3 Gleam Xmas Protagons, 1 red pure nimble, pink pure nimble, and another red pure nimble. We do throw in a Ggsa Dractus pure nimble as well, and it does seem like this is Frost's final trade, but we'll quickly check in a second. All right, so I did just ask Frost as to his final offers, and he did say everything. Now, with this being said, is this trade worth it? Unfortunately, and this is just based on personal opinion and the current values of everything, the GG Duskits actually have dropped recently around like 60 or 80-ish right now, maybe even pushing 90 if you get an overpay at best. But with all being said, this trade is actually an L, but it's not a major L. However, it is a slight L, so we're gonna have to give this one a thumbs down. Main reason, of course, being that everything has dropped in its value. Of course, some things are on the rise. SA Protagons are really good for the Xmas event, as they will go on a rise later into the event, but things such as the Duskit will rise a little bit and then peak at that point. So with that being said, taking into account of everything, maybe the Ggsa Cramboss can actually push the value a little bit more, but with that being said, this is a slight L. But thank you once again, Frost, for your trade, and let's get into our next offer. All right, and our next trade is actually coming from Stax, who's rocking some of that merch. Shoutouts to you. Well, let's see what Stax has to bring to the table today. So we sort of tremendous with a Gleaming Halloween Shachi Indifferent, a Gleaming Halloween Red Ikazuna. We do swap out the Gleaming Halloween Shachi, it does seem, but we do throw in a Ggsa Wobelisk Pure Nimble from the Halloween event, a Ggsa Halloween Phage Knot Pure Smart, and it does seem like these might be 2 different offers, but we'll quickly check with Zach in a second. All right, so before I can even actually text Stack about the whole trade, he did just say yikes on nature. We do know that, and he did just say 1 for 1 or these 3 for it. Let's first actually analyze the 3 Loomians for the Santa Duskit, and then let's analyze the Shachi after that. The 3 Loomians over here, is this trade worth it? This trade is a massive thumbs up. Keep in mind, although the Phage Knot does lose value because it is evolved and the community doesn't prefer the Phage Knot for some reason, you do throw in the Ggsa Wobelisk Halloween, which is great value, throw in as well as the Gleaming Halloween Ikazuni, which is sitting around like 60 70 GR, great demand. You throw in that Phage Knot, which does lose around like 15 20 GR for being evolved. All that does equate to being a great overpay, because the nature of this is of course terrible for the Duskit, so this trade for the specific Duskit is a massive thumbs up. So with that being said, let's get into our next trade. So that being said, let's also analyze the Shachi while we're at it. Is that trade worth it? This trade is a obvious no-brainer. The Gleaming Halloween Shachi itself is around 400, almost 20 GR. In addition to this, the value actually does scale based on the nature, and since this is indifferent, this is the base GR value that we're looking at with great demand overall. So once again, both these trades are massive overpays, and if I were this owner, I would do this trade immediately. But let's get into our next trades. And we do have a trade request incoming from greenday strike, so let's see what Green has to trade with us today. All right, let's throw in our Duskit, and we do start off with a Ggsa Duskit plushie as well as a Ggsa Elephage. The Duskit is pure nimble and the Elephage is pure nimble, and we do throw in a Gleam SA Mask pure nimble. Let me quickly confirm with Green as to what their final offer is, and we'll quickly check in a second. And before I can even type, once again, Green does say this is his final offer. So with this being said, is this trade worth it? This trade is a no-brainer. This is a massive thumbs up. The Ggsa plush kit is worth immense value. You throw in that with the Ggsa Elephage, this is an obvious no-brainer, and then you obviously throw in the Gleam SA frostplain me mask, I think you know where we're going. With all this being said, this is a massive thumbs up. The thumbs are going straight through the roof, and let's get into our next trade. All right, and we do have our next trade incoming from not_Draco. So let's see what Draco has to trade with us today. So let's place in our Duskit, and let's hope something great comes out of this. So we do throw in a Gamma Lifeguard Shard Pod Pure Nimble, a Gamma Anniversary Wobelisk Pure Nimble, a Gleaming Halloween Blue Akalos Pure Nimble, and a Gamma Red Mirami Rainbow Wisp Pure Nimble. And it does seem like this might be Draco's final trade, but we'll quickly check in a second. All right, so I did just ask Draco as to what his final offer is, and he did just say all this. And he does throw in a Gleam Wobelisk from the anniversary event Pure Nimble, and a Gleam Red Halloween Akalos Indifferent. So this being said, is this trade worth it? This trade is a massive thumbs up. The trade itself is really great, with the Gamma Shard Pod itself being around over 300 plus GR. Then you throw in the Gamma Wobelisk, Gleam Akalos, all of those combined. Once again, immense value. I'm looking at like almost 500-ish GR, 500, maybe even pushing 600 if we're looking at demand being played into all this. So with this all being said, once again, these are massive thumbs up, and also congrats on the Rainbow Wisp Gamma Mirami. With that being said, let's get into our next trade. Alrighty, and we do have a trade request coming in from Alex. Alrighty, and we do have a trade request incoming from Alice X Bedale. So let's see what Alice has to share with us today. Alright, let's throw in our Duskit, and let's wait. So we do throw in a Gamma Valentine's Florent Pure Clever, a Gamma Pattern Orange Icy Ghoul Clever Sluggish, a Gamma Pixelated Icy Ghoul Pure Nimble, a Gleaming Halloween Green Duskit, which is Pure Nimble, a Gamma Santa Duskit, which is Pure Nimble, 3 Gamma Me Masks, 1 being Brawny Tender, another being Clever Sluggish, and we do have one that is Indifferent, and we do swap out a lot of the other Loomians, so it does seem like this might be their final offer. Okay, we are swapping still. All right, so we're stuck on the Gleaming Halloween Green Duskit, it seems, but we'll quickly check in a sec. So I did just ask Alice as to what their final trade is, and they did just say either one, those 3. So with this being said, it does seem like we do have the offer of the Gamma Santa Duskit plus the 3 Gamma Me Masks, or the Gleaming Halloween Green Duskit. So with that being said, it does seem like we have 3 different trades: a Gleaming Halloween Green Duskit, the Gamma Florent, as well as the 2 Icy Ghouls, the 3 Gamma Me Masks, and the Santa Duskit. So first, let's evaluate the trade with the Gleam Halloween Green Duskit. Is this trade worth it? This trade is a massive thumbs up. The demand and overall GR value of the Gleaming Halloween Duskits are massive, and they're constantly rising by the day. So if I were this trader, I would do this trade immediately. Let's move quickly into the Florent. The Florent itself does have immense value, setting at around 140, 130 GR. And you throw in the 2 Icy Ghouls, this does push in towards a slight L, depending on how you see it in terms of demand and GR. If you go for demand, it's definitely more on the Duskit side. If you go for the GR, it's pushing a little bit more towards the Florent side. But we do throw in our trades towards the Gamma Gleaming Me Masks, the 3 of them, and the Gamma Santa Duskit. With that trade, it's actually gonna have to push more towards an L, unfortunately, as the GR value and the demand for all those combined actually don't really equate to the Duskit itself. But once again, 2 of the 3 trades are massive thumbs up. So with that being said, let's get into our next trade. All right, and we do have our final trade incoming from V8, so let's see what 8 has to trade with us today. So we do start off with the Gamma Pixelated Icy Ghoul Foolish Nimble, a Gamma Circuit Icy Ghoul Pure Nimble, a Gleam Christmas Igazune Robust Foolish, another one which is Pure Clever, another one Hyper Clumsy, another Robust Clumsy, a Gamma Halloween Cryo Cup Pure Nimble, a Gamma Christmas Imperior Foolish Nimble, a Gamma Gargolem Pure Nimble, a Gamma Duskit Pure Nimble, a Gamma Arceros Indifferent, a Gleaming Halloween Red Dakota Pure Nimble, a Gamma Puremine Pure Nimble, which is also Temper, and a Gamma Fairglyph, which is Temper and Pure Smart. It does seem like this might be 8's final trade, so we'll quickly check in a sec. So before I can actually type, we actually do have a confirmation from 8 saying this is all. So once again, is this trade worth it? This trade is a massive thumbs up. Do keep in mind the Gleam Christmas Igazunes are around 30, 32 GR with extremely high demand. So with that being said, they actually do get common overpay, so we can look at something around 40 GR-ish each. So with that accounted to, this is around 150 to 160 GR, considering you play off demand. We have to keep in mind that the Igazunes do have bad natures, so it does bring in the value a little bit lower. But with the Gamma Halloween Cryo Cup, as well as the 2 Gamma Icy Ghouls, they equate to great value. You throw in the additional of the Gamma Christmas Imperior. Although the natures of some of these Loomies are unfortunate, we do have to keep in mind that the GR and value actually do scale pretty well and actually do go a little over the value of this Duskit. However, in terms of demand, the Duskit is more superior, so keep that in mind. So in terms of the trade, if you're looking for more on value, this trade would definitely go more towards 8 side. If you're looking more towards demand, this trade would actually go more towards the Duskit side. With that being said, let's conclude and wrap up this trade. Yeah guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe, join our Discord server, as well as cop some of our new merch. It is only 5 Robux. I know I've been advertising it every now and then. And also, once again, major shout outs to iFuro, actually copping around 700 boost tokens for yours truly. I'm currently on the hunting grind, so just keep that in mind. But once again, shout outs to you majorly for buying all my merch and actually secretly gifting around 700 tokens. Major shout outs to you. And also, this stream was actually looking really nice. But with that being said, we are also going to do another Twitter giveaway, so just keep keep your eyes out for that. So while you're at it, follow my Twitter and keep up to date with all that information being posted. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, pineapples are vegetables. Take care, stay safe, peace.